Have you ever wondered why focusing on yourself is so essential and yet so challenging? It's a question that stirs the mind, and for good reason. At its core, the concept of self-focus is intriguing, yet often misunderstood. It's not about being self-absorbed or narcissistic. Rather, it's about developing a deep understanding of oneself to navigate life's rollercoaster ride with grace and resilience. Self-focus is the act of directing our attention and energy towards our thoughts, feelings, and actions. It's about acknowledging our strengths and weaknesses, our passions and fears, our dreams and doubts. It's about becoming more self-aware, more in tune with our inner world. By focusing on ourselves, we cultivate a better understanding of who we are, what we want, and how we can achieve it. However, many people misinterpret self-focus as a form of selfishness. They believe that prioritizing oneself over others is self-centered and egotistic. This misconception, however, couldn't be further from the truth. Focusing on oneself doesn't mean ignoring the needs or feelings of others. It's not about being indifferent or apathetic. It's about understanding that we can't pour from an empty cup. We need to take care of ourselves first to be able to take care of others effectively. This brings us to the principle of Stoic philosophy about focusing on oneself. The Stoics believed that the key to a fulfilling life lies in understanding and accepting oneself. They taught that by focusing on our inner world, we can control our reactions to the external world. We can't control what happens to us, but we can control how we respond. By focusing on ourselves, we gain the power to respond to life's challenges with wisdom and equanimity. The power of self-focus is not about being selfish, but about understanding yourself better to make a positive impact on your life and those around you. Remember, the journey to self-focus is a personal one. It requires patience, courage, and a deep commitment to self-growth. But rest assured, the rewards are well worth the effort. So let's embark on this journey together, exploring the intriguing power of self-focus. In a world full of distractions, how can you effectively ignore them and focus on yourself? We encounter distractions at every turn. From the incessant pinging of our smartphones to the demands of our professional lives to the noise of social media and news outlets, these distractions can seem overwhelming, making it hard to focus on ourselves. Let's take a leaf out of the Stoic philosophy. The Stoics believed in focusing on those things within our control and accepting those outside of it. In the context of distractions, this means acknowledging their existence, but not letting them dictate our actions or thoughts. So how do we do this? First, we need to identify the distractions. Are they external, like the noise around us, or internal, like our own wandering thoughts? Once we know what we're dealing with, we can take steps to manage them. For external distractions, consider creating a personal space where you can focus. This could be a physical space, like a quiet room, or a mental space, created through techniques like meditation. For internal distractions, mindfulness can be a powerful tool. By being present and fully engaged in the moment, we can keep our thoughts from straying. However, it's important to remember that not all distractions are bad. Sometimes they can offer a much-needed break or a new perspective. The key is discerning which distractions are beneficial and which are not. Here's a practical tip from the Stoics. Practice indifference, not in a negative way, but rather learning to be indifferent to things that don't contribute to our personal growth or well-being. This can help us stay focused on what truly matters. Another Stoic principle that can help is the idea of voluntary discomfort. This means occasionally choosing to experience discomfort, like turning off your phone for a day, to build resilience against distractions. In essence, ignoring distractions isn't about isolating oneself from the world. It's about choosing where to direct your energy and attention. It's about realizing that while we can't control every aspect of our lives, we can control how we react to them. Ignoring distractions isn't about isolating oneself, but about choosing where to direct your energy and attention. Self-reflection is a powerful tool in the journey of self-focus. But how can you practice it effectively? Stepping back from the whirlwind of life to examine your thoughts and actions can be a transformative experience. This is where the practice of self-reflection comes in, a key element in the Stoic philosophy. So, what is self-reflection? It's a form of inward observation, a moment to pause and consider your actions, thoughts, and emotions. It's like having a conversation with yourself, asking questions like, why did I react that way? Or, what led me to make that decision? This practice helps us gain insight into our behaviors and attitudes, leading to personal growth and better decision-making. Now you might wonder, how can I practice self-reflection effectively? Well, it starts with setting aside some time each day. even just a few minutes, dedicated to introspection. During this time, try to review your day, focusing on your actions, reactions, and feelings. Write down your thoughts if it helps. The goal here isn't to judge yourself, but to understand your motivations and patterns. Stoic philosophy offers us a great example of self-reflection through the practice of evening reflection. It involves reviewing your day before bedtime, assessing your actions against your values. Did you act virtuously? Did you let external circumstances affect your peace of mind? This practice helps you recognize where you've strayed from your principles and how you can improve. Another way to enhance your self-reflection is by asking yourself thought-provoking questions. For instance, Stoics often contemplated on queries like, what can I control in this situation? Or, am I acting according to reason? Such questions can guide you in aligning your actions with your values, leading to a more focused and fulfilling life. Remember, self-reflection isn't about criticizing yourself. It's not about dwelling on past mistakes or worrying about the future. It's about understanding your thoughts, emotions, and actions. It's about learning from your experiences and using that knowledge to grow and improve. It's about focusing on yourself, understanding your inner world, and taking charge of your life. Self-reflection isn't about criticizing oneself, but about understanding your thoughts, emotions, and actions. Self-care is often misunderstood. Do you know how it contributes to your self-focus? Let's delve into the essence of self-care. Often it's misconstrued as an indulgence, a luxury, or even a selfish act. However, the true nature of self-care is far from these misconceptions. It's about maintaining and enhancing your physical, mental, and emotional health. Why? Because when you're in good shape in all these aspects, your ability to focus on yourself, to pursue personal growth, and to cultivate resilience amplifies. Now, how can we practice self-care effectively? It's simple yet requires discipline and consistency. Start by respecting your body. Ensure a healthy diet, regular exercise, and ample sleep. These factors work in harmony to keep you energetic, alert, and ready to seize the day. Next, we have mental self-care. This involves activities that stimulate your mind and foster a growth mindset. Reading, learning new skills, solving puzzles, or even engaging in thoughtful conversations can contribute to this. Then there's emotional self-care. This is about understanding, acknowledging, and expressing your emotions healthily. It could be through journaling, talking to a trusted friend, or seeking professional help. Remember, it's okay to feel what you're feeling. Give yourself permission to experience your emotions fully. The Stoics, too, championed self-care. They believed in the power of self-discipline and self-mastery. They practiced self-care not as an act of indulgence, but as a means to fortify their character. Marcus Aurelius, a renowned Stoic philosopher, once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This strength, my friends, is partly cultivated through the practice of self-care. But here's a friendly reminder. Self-care is not a one-size-fits-all concept. What works for one may not work for another. Hence, it's crucial to discover and adopt practices that resonate with you, that make you feel rejuvenated, and importantly, that help you focus better on yourself. Self-care isn't about indulgence, but about taking care of your physical, mental, and emotional health. So let's make it a habit that enhances our focus, fortifies our character, and ultimately enriches our lives. Self-focus is not a destination, but a journey. Are you ready to embark on it? As we've journeyed together through the intriguing power of self-focus, the art of ignoring distractions, the practice of self-reflection, and the habit of self-care, we've uncovered valuable insights from the wisdom of Stoic philosophy. In the realm of Stoicism, the emphasis is on understanding oneself, on focusing inward, and on controlling our own actions and responses. It's not about ignoring the world around us, but rather about discerning what we can change and what we cannot. This philosophy invites us to turn our lens inward, to focus on our own actions, thoughts, and feelings. Remember the words of the great Stoic philosopher Epictetus. We cannot choose our external circumstances, but we can always choose how we respond to them. This is the power of self-focus. It's not about being oblivious to the world. It's about understanding our place within it, our reactions to it, and our potential to influence it. The journey of self-focus is about recognizing our own worth, about valuing our own thoughts and feelings, and about taking responsibility for our own actions. It's about putting on our own oxygen mask first, so to speak, before helping others. It's about understanding that we are the captains of our own ships, the authors of our own stories, It's about realizing that the only constant in the universe is change, and that the only thing we can truly control is ourselves. Let's take a moment to reflect on the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius, another revered Stoic philosopher. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength. This is the essence of self-focus, harnessing the power of our own minds to navigate the turbulent seas of life. Remember, focusing on yourself is not about being self-centered, but about understanding and improving yourself to live a better life. So let's embark on this journey of self-focus. Let's use the wisdom of Stoicism to guide us. Let's become the best versions of ourselves, and for the world around us.